Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream. So it is last in the WSL days and very exciting one. So today I'm joined by Carlos, and we'll be talking about Penguin Linux. Sorry for that. Today I'm joined by Carlos, and we'll be talking about Penguin Linux, and it will be very exciting. We have a lot of swag giveaways as well because today we are talking about Penguin Linux, and we'll be giving away some Penguin licenses and draft licenses, and there will be one CNCF swag store coupon. So before we start, my name is Sayam Pathak, and I'm a CNCF ambassador working as Director of Technical Evangelism at CIVO, and welcome you all to the stream, to my channel. If you are new to the channel, please care to subscribe because there's tons of cloud native content that you won't find anywhere else. Sometimes a product releases today and there's a stream that I do tomorrow. So it's kind of pretty rad, pretty new stuff that keeps on happening on the channel. And I also keep on doing the series. Like I did a SUSE Super Stream series where we covered all the SUSE open source projects. Then I did the Knative series where we covered all the Knative topics, starting from 101, starting from actually the origin. Then WSL days is going on. Today's the last one. So like this, there are a lot of series as well. There's Docker series as well. There is a series on serverless using Cloud Run. So different kind of series, and Certs Magic Show as well. The playlist is there, but it is actually uploaded on CNCF channel. So please make sure you care to subscribe and share on your social media channels so that more and more people can take benefit from it. So very simple today. Whosoever is live and in the end, whatever I say, they'll type in the chat, will win all the licenses. Plus, you have to do a tweets as well. So Saloni is moderating the chat as well as the tweet. And the best Twitter thread will win the CNCF Swag Store coupon, just as always. So make sure you keep, learning from the keep learning and keep sharing on Twitter what you are learning from the stream, like you have done for the previous WSL days, which have been really, really awesome. All the speakers, Patrick, Nuno, and Hayden, and everybody else, Stuart, they really liked the way that it came out. They really liked because I am in the same group, and we chat after the stream, and it's really cool that you people have done tremendous amount of job in creating the Twitter threads. They have been really good. Oh, I forgot everyone to put in the on the screen. Sorry for that. Because you have joined, you deserve to be on the screen. So hello everyone, and glad that you have joined today on a Friday. So we'll make sure that it's a learning Friday. Sorry again for that. So yeah, today we'll be discussing about Penguin Linux. Very interesting. And till now we have learned introduction to WSL by Nuno, and it was all introduction to WSL, why it is there, installation, all the distributions, etc. Then we went to the advanced topics by Patrick, and he showed all the configuration files, how you can work with them, what are they. And then it was Stuart who introduced us the concept of WSL2 and containers, how you can actually use the WSL2 with WSL2 with containers, the same powers and the capabilities. And also you can the next one was Hayden, and Hayden was superb because he had brought a really nice kind of agenda, starting from very basics, the primer for WSL2, primer for K3S, primer for Kubernetes, then K3S on WSL, the setup, the hard way, kind of, the manual way, and after that, the easy way with Rancher Desktop. So that was pretty cool. And today we are here for the last stream with Carlos. So if you have observed in the previous streams, Carlos have joined as a guest, and he was there in the chat supporting all your queries and questions. And now he's there on the stream. So obviously he's there live to take your questions. So please do not miss a chance for that, and make the the chat and the session interactive. Very interesting. It will be on Penguin Linux, and we'll give you the licenses as well if you stay till the end. And if you are joining us live, definitely we'll give you the licenses. So that's pretty cool because you'll be able to try them. So I mean, this is kind of once in a lifetime kind of opportunity that you are getting. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, the tweeting is basically you can mention Tim, you can Tim Apple, interesting. So you can actually mention WSL days, or you can just do a hashtag of WSL days, tag Carlos, the Twitter handle you can see on the screen, tag myself. Please tag me because Saloni just skims through my timeline, and if you do not tag me, then probably I'll miss that. So make sure you tag me so that I keep knowing all the tweets which are there. So it will be really, really, really interesting today, and I'm really excited because WSL Day has been a hit, which I was expecting for, and because we had all the awesome and amazing people from the WSL community joining us, supporting these WSL days and sharing their superb knowledge, with you all. So I think that's pretty interesting. So make sure you share to your social channels about the stream, and because you will be getting to try WSL, the Penguin Linux, which is specifically curated for WSL, and you'll be getting a 1-year license. So I think that's a really cool opportunity. All you need to do is keep sharing so that more and more people join and more people can avail this, the offer or the swag, you can say that. And thank you again for tuning in. With that, I will now introduce our guest, who is amazing. I have actually introduced a couple of times, but Carlos has been fantastic in the WSL Days chat. He is an amazing WSL community member and who has been involved in WSL since a long, long time, and is working on Penguin Linux a big time and will be showcasing Penguin Linux. And I don't know how much Penguin Linux he'll be showing us today. I'm really excited about that. So with that, Carlos, please introduce yourself to the community.
Okay, last test in my Microsoft phone. You can hear me? Yes, okay. Well, you said a lot. Specifically, I began working with WSL when the anniversary edition of Windows in the first insider version that I test. I have not so good history with that, but I began to test it and made part of my daily work. I am former Sigwin user, and I was Linux user for 10 years. So I needed to use Linux in my Windows. I joined the Penguin team on 2018, and I helped with Hayden, Patrick, and Kim to create this thing that you will see in some minutes. And in 2019, something changed, and I became the maintainer Penguin. So, well, this is my introduction. You have here my Twitter. I am very active in, in Twitter, so you can send me private messages, mention me. Okay, and well, the agenda for today. First, I will talk about what is Penguin, and briefly what is the idea behind it. Then we'll see how to install Penguin. Nothing special, it's a WSL distribution. Then I will talk about some integrations that Penguin has with Windows to make your life easier. Then some sentences telling you my opinion why Penguin worth the use it, and then I will jump to demos that will explain what I said. Okay, what is Penguin? Well, Penguin is a project that is based on Debian and is a Linux distro made exclusively for WSL. Means that you cannot install it in bare metal. You don't have installer for it. You only can install Penguin on Windows. This gives us a lot of advantage because I can customize it a lot. And that's it. It is based on Debian testing at this time is based on Debian 11 Bullseye. The plan is in 1 year they will switch to the next Debian version because we have a trade-off. Debian stable is too old, but the testing is too new, so we need to help things with something that I will show later. So this is basically Penguin. Okay, it a Linux distribution that has a software called Penguin Setup that I showed you that will help you in your daily task. Okay, let's install Penguin. I re-download it to avoid some surprises with the store, more than I am used Windows 8. So, okay, I download it. I will open it. And as you can see, is a Linux distribution, a WSL distribution. I will put a username user, password user, and that's it. As you can see, I will open it a bit. Okay. As you can see, this is the message of the day of Penguin. Is similar to others that you have seen, but you can see here the support page. You can see some interesting environment variables that are used in WSL. Also, how to run Penguin Linux, and other thing that I will show you. Where is your C drive mount and this kind of thing. Okay. One thing that I want to show is that even that we are on Windows 11, I have the WSLG disabled because I want to show the uh, Windows 10 experience. Okay, so it's disabled, and I am using Windows 11 because I want to show something after. Okay, so it will behave like Windows 10. Okay, I will show you a trick that is published in a Wix page of WSL. This command, if you need to install many things and do sudo many times, this command is very useful because it will make Penguin behave like an AWS cloud machine. So it won't ask you for the sudo password each time. Okay, this is very convenient. It depends on how you feel if you want to activate it or not. And well, I installed it. I also want to show you another. I have a Windows 365 machine cloud. The idea is that if something became slow here, I have the other machine there. Okay, with also Penguin. Okay, good. I install Penguin. Then let's go for integrations. So the first integration that we'll see in Penguin is indeed Windows Terminal. Okay, Windows Terminal. I just install Penguin. You can see Windows Terminal is fast, but if I close it and open and let it reload, Penguin include out of the box a profile for Windows Terminal. Okay, you have nice background. We also made a color profile to make it more readable in Windows Terminal with the background. I'm using, as you can see, WSL utilities made by Patrick uh, from the Twisted stream. It's included in Penguin and had a lot of many things that he mentioned, the underhood, the registry, and many things are the basement for Windows WSL utilities. You have this, you have, for example, this that inspect the registry and tell you many things like the version of WSL. You can see the Windows version, display scaling. Remember, it is very important. Later is I am using 175%, so everyone can read. I hope. And the dark theme, the kernel, a lot of things. Okay? Everything is based on WSL utilities. Also, you can see, for example, this. No, I will show you in this way. Okay. Penguin includes this symbolic link that is always updated to your Windows Home. So you go to this, okay, and do the same in PowerShell. You can see we are in the same distro, in the same directory. So you can do the same that Nuno did on Monday to open it Notepad in both sides. Okay, it's almost the same example. Okay, and the other thing is that Penguin calculates the display directly. You don't need to modify the batch or something to include the display. So it out of the box, if you have an X server, can run graphics applications. Okay, one more. We decided to integrate Winget without. You don't need to call the exe. You need to type the exe, and you have back completion with get. For example, you want to install Notepad Plus, for example, hit tab. Excellent. Thank you. I didn't expect that. Okay. For example, no, this is one iteration. What is the idea is that you can prepare your environment using Penguin setup. We will see later. If I speak something, please tell me. And with installation with Git, you can install your X server, your favorite Git, for example, for Windows, one script using Linux and Windows, and set up all your environment using one script. Okay, what else about the integration? Utilities. Okay, I have everything for now. So, we have any question? No?
Nope.
Okay, continue. So now, why Penguin? First, what we see is the most important thing is that, as you saw yesterday in the hidden demo, he made a lot of configurations, and then he showed a desktop application that helped you. Penguin is in the same way. Okay, everything that Penguin does, you can do it using Debian, using Ubuntu, but Penguin pack this daily task or configuration that you need to, or this burning that is good when you are learning, but the second time that you do the same, it takes time. So basically, Penguin helps you to spend less time configuring and more time being productive. Okay, it includes, for example, an embed X server. It can generate a start menu shortcut for your key applications. It configures automatically high DPI. You will see everything you will see in the demos. It has tools to install the developer tools, for example, Python, Java, Ruby, Lamb, Node.js, using the distribution managers, not only the packages that come with the distribution, so you can install the version that you need. No, for example, Java, we are in Java 16, but you always need something in Java 8 or something in Java 11. So it has this distribution manager. Same for Python, for Ruby. Uh, it includes Ruby M and this kind of thing. Okay, Penguin also has a very simple way to back up your home, your Linux home. So if you put everything in your home, you can simply back up it, delete Penguin, install it again, and you will restore it from your Windows home. Okay, it backups in your Windows home. Okay, the other is that we are completely advocate to WSL. So we keep updated with all the new technologies, ways to do the things. And one example of that is when the first beta of Windows came with WSL graphics, WSLG, we ship a version of Penguin that has built in the Mesa 21 with the direct 3D from Microsoft, so you can use from the day one your accelerated GPU, graphic accelerated by GPU. You will see them. And also we maintain backward compatibility. An example, we have a tool to install Docker. But if you have Docker toolbox in your machine because you use VirtualBox, you cannot install Hyper-V, you cannot install WSL2, you can still with WSL1 have the same experience that a user can have now with a Docker desktop with WSL. And if you have Docker in Hyper-V, Penguin has the installer for that. And the other thing is that okay, Windows 11 will come with graphics for Linux, but Windows 10 will, until now, will stay without the graphics support. So we Penguin we advocate to continue supporting this scenario. If you want to use X server, you want to use remote desktop or the new things, we will support you until at least 2025. When the support of Windows 10 expires. Okay, we have a support channel. You saw in the screen. It's a GitHub issues that when you can ask for things, make requirements. We pay attention a lot of what user need. Okay, and also it's a support. You want to install something that is not in Penguin setup. I don't know how to do it. We can help you. Okay, we it's the first when you get stuck with Penguin, go to it and put your question. We will answer fast. Okay, how many? We have 24 minutes. Okay, so let's go to demos. Mhm. Okay, the first things is that I check a little my notes. we are on track. Uh-huh. Okay, this is Penguin's setup. It's in this first screen. It tells you what is Penguin setup. It's the core of Penguin. It's what made your life easier, and it always update itself. Okay, and check for the latest packages. And for example, it is found a new version of the Penguin setup, so install it. Okay. We recommend if you have some problems with apt update and upgrade from Penguin setup update because it usually have fix included. We catch these things. Okay. The first demo, I will install something in the GUI. Aha. Yes, that's it. Okay, I will install the base libraries, the some terminal, and the Excel. Okay, I will on purpose leave off the high DPI support so you will see the difference when I install it. Okay, this installation takes a lot because it runs on your Windows Home, and we are using WSL2, and it's passed through the network. So meanwhile, we go to our another, and I'll show you a little bit Penguin setup. Meanwhile, it installs. Okay, I will pass for all the menus. This menu, you can install, well, Emacs, Beam, and Visual Studio Code. This Visual Studio Code is the Linux version of Visual Studio Code. It's nowadays not the recommended way by Microsoft to do it, but sometimes things happen. So it's good that you have it. You can install even in WSL1 because it grabs older version for WSL1. Okay, here we have internationalization libraries for non-Latin characters. This installs dboss and adapt basement. Okay, this install the high DPI support. You will see it soon. And this part is very interesting. Every application, the application that you install on Penguin, with this command you will see in the start menu is something similar that Windows 11 has with WSLG. Okay, here you can see terminals. You can install many terminals because Windows Terminal is very good, but still Linux terminals have many things that you can use. For example, the broadcast, the when you spread the commands to all the tabs, the bookmarks, and many things that still Windows Terminal don't have. So you can use this. In maintenance, you have your home backup. It's very simple. You click here, and you will backup or restore. Only save RGC with your home. In programming, always the most interesting part, it installed automatically C++ support for Visual Studio and for JetBrains C Lion. The CMake and rsync are many things that you need to cleanly integrate. Also, it installed the Linux version of .NET 5. As I said, it installed Java. Also, it installed support for IntelliJ. IntelliJ needs also something that needs to be installed. And we have this PHP application. You can install Node.js, Python, Ruby, and Rust. Okay. One of the questions that I received on Twitter: why we don't rely on package manager for this? This is because now, for example, we are Debian Bullseye recent just chip, so we have cutting edge packages. In 1 year, the package becomes so older, so we give the user the option to always install the latest, even if are not packaged for the distribution. Okay, what more? We have in service. You will see it. You will see it. Okay. Uh, For example, if you install the RC local, you can fill your RC local script with many commands that you want Penguin to start up when you launch. It's very interesting. Also, you can start an SSH server, which is needed for some IDs. And what else? You can install here Fitch and set SS with the plugin managers, and also we try as much as we can that the installers Penguin install things well for Fitch also, and also for set SH. Also, we install in the batch completion with everything, so you are out of the box work. In tools, okay, you can see install Ansible, Docker, Homebrew, some come from Apple. Okay, you are more familiar with Homebrew. Okay, PowerShell for Linux, and inside here, most useful in these streams about cloud native, you can install the AWS client, Azure, DigitalOcean, Terraform. You have everything here with batch completion and everything. Okay, let's see how we are ready. Okay, let's install Terminator and Console. Why those? Because they are the most used one, and also one is JTK and the other is Qt. So I want to show example how they run. Okay, this is faster. Meanwhile, I will try to install Penguin here. Okay. Okay, install console, it will install Qt, and also install Breeze as the theme and make it as default, and some tweaks so it look well. Okay. The thing is, in this cloud machine, I will install Penguin using WSL1. You can see that this works even in WSL1. Okay, we install in WSL1. Okay, come here. Okay, it's installer. Installing, still installing. Any questions so far?
Yeah, I mean, there are a couple on WSLG, but the thought is that you might be discussing WSLG in the end, so that's why we're not asking that.
Okay, but I will share something that is very useful. In fact, I am using it right now. It's an article from Hayden, probably one of the best articles that I've seen. It's how you can install a Hyper-V virtual machine and then boot your machine with this. Okay. This is sideload. No, dual boot. Here. Okay. I will paste the link here. This is what I am using in this machine. This machine is inside a virtual disk inside my okay my main machine, so I can test Windows 11 without risking my production machine with GPU and everything. Okay, now Penguin is generating the start menu shortcut for everything that it finds in the. Okay, this is ready. Penguin will close, so everything can be refreshed. You can see now we have here the X server. I will exit it so I can show you how Penguin started automatically using the shortcut. Okay, it installs everything in this. Okay, Penguin application. Let's see console. Okay, you see Penguin opened the X server automatically. The first time is takes a lot. Okay, as you can see, the graphics and everything paired with I have in Windows Terminal. And only to show you that we are with this. Okay, so it is using. I didn't install the high DPI. Okay, I installed the high DPI. Maybe it has a dependency. Uh, Terminator. Okay, let's see. No, okay. What is happening? The X server can via XRAN parameters send you the DPI. So Qt is capable to read, okay, but JTK no. So we will fix this in Terminator. You can call Penguin setup in other way, not the graphical one. You can use patch completion. So I want to install git high DPI. So it install something that the next time that I run Terminator, okay, you can see it in the proper size. For example, we can change it to this, okay, to force the fractional scaling. Okay, so everything is teeny. Terminator is still big. One of the things that we can close the X server, and the X server will read the new values, and the next time you open, as we install the support, you'll see console that has the same size of this, and also Terminator we have the same. This is for Visual C X server. For X410, you need always change the DPI to from the Penguin setup again, because it used the hard hard code values. So, that it. Okay, another thing that we will install Penguin if you want to see I install something that I am not covering, just tell in the chat and I will show you. Okay, let's install Java. It installed something called SDK main. It's a distribution manager that tells you what to do. We is list Java. Java list. It has all the version that you can imagine of Java. Let's install this. The most used. Okay. Meanwhile, okay, in this virtual machine, you can see that we are running version WSL1. It has the display correctly configured, and we can install everything using the command line. So the version okay, is this. And okay, meanwhile, let's do some magic because we are in Windows 11. So let's do something that Patrick did Tuesday. We will modify WSL config from WSL and change this to okay. And let's install next server. So okay, and now as Microsoft instruction says, you need to shut down completely WSL so it works. Okay, let's try again. The first time is always okay. You can see it running, and you can see that it's not respecting the high DPI. This has a reason for that. Meanwhile, I will open console. Okay, you can see we are not using an X server, and we also let's open Penguin like this. Penguin includes Mesa. Mesa. No. And you can see that we are using the driver of Diet 3D12 and we are using the accelerated can see the NVIDIA here, okay, without any hassle, without any problem. Now, for we will include this in the next version of Penguin. But for now, if you want to run Terminator with or GTK application with high DPI in Windows 11 with WSLG, let's force GTK use X11. Because the thing is with the island. Okay, we will include this in the shortcuts. You can see also that not only these shortcuts are enabled, as we enable the graphics of Windows 11, you can see here, no, here, that the graphic applications are also generated by Windows. Okay? It's important that every time that you look for Penguin, Penguin is called W Linux, that is the former name of the distribution. We decided to not change it, so the users won't lose the continuity. Okay, this is so for JetBrains IDE, for Visual Studio, for many external applications that use WSL, Penguin is W. Okay, this is almost. I I lose the. Hmm? Okay. Meanwhile, I will try to install something in if we have time in the cloud computer. I repeat, I am using Windows 365 computer. Is very useful for these things, and it works. It's not so fast, but as you can see, and when I tweet this, I am no, you cannot see it. I am using WSL1, but you can run WSL2 here, okay, in this cloud computer. So it includes nested virtualization. Okay, I have one demo more, but I can answer questions. Igual.
Yep, there were a couple, but I think Nuno has answered
Answer.
that. Maybe you can give like, can the Penguin run on Raspberry Pi?
Raspberry Pi. Okay. Penguin runs in ARM. If you install Windows in Raspberry, Windows ARM Windows, you can install Penguin, but you have some memory constraint. You cannot go below 3 gigas or something. But if the question is, you can install bare metal Penguin as the Linux distribution, maybe you can, but we don't have the installer or something for that. And I don't recommend it if this is the question. If the question is to install WSL with Penguin in Raspberry, yes, and also in Surface X, Pro X, that's ARM, you can. No problem with that. Okay, I will install the X server here. Meanwhile, I will show you something that we are working on. You can see here. No, here no. I love this. Everything that I try to click this thing appears. Well, okay. JetBrains has something called project. What is project? It's a way to run the JetBrains IDEs inside a container or inside WSL graphically without using WSLG, without using X server, anything, because they managed to transmit what Swing applications throw, Java Swing, through the browser. So I will install some things. The link, if you can paste the link of JetBrains, is the one that is JetBrains com project. Okay. Uh, let's. What I'm doing here? Terminate. Okay. Okay. Let's try. I will follow the instructions that are in the. I will paste it again, so you can follow if you want. It works in WSL2 right now. This. I will follow these instructions, and the product page is this. Okay. I have it in my notes. So I will install Python first. Because they include an installer based on Python. It's a Python package. You may ask why I didn't install Python using Pengwin setup right now. Because I am using the system Python. Okay? The Python that is included Pengwin setup is an environment manager for you to develop, to have many versions of Python. At this stage, I'm installing the whatever version, I don't care. So this is why, and also I am following the instructions. Okay, so this is the interesting part. No, this is not the interesting part. It installs something in the profile. In the other instruction, I didn't save them, so I need to open the link. No, I think it's projector. See, projector install, I think. Yes. Okay. So I want to install IDEA community, and I will install only the ones that they have tested with projector, the latest version that they have tested. Okay, it will take a while downloading. Me, where is the virtual machine? This. Let's install terminal, install console. Okay, let's see what is happening. Okay, it's downloading the IntelliJ. We are at time. Okay, only 6 minutes. Yes. What Nuno is saying in the chat. The latest version 2021 is aware of WSL, of custom distros, and also we put some pull requests there to help that people that installing WSL Java using SDK man Penguin can use this version everything, and also we put other tweaks there. Okay. This telling that the WSL is experimental, but it works very well. Okay, so let's open projector. As you can see, it works with high DPI, and this is from Windows. Penguin is not intervening in this. It works out of the box with high DPI. Okay, let's use the version that we install in Penguin. It's SDK man. Okay, we create a Gradle project. Um, Fine. Hmm, What? Okay, okay. Let's wait a bit that Gradle does the magic. It's downloading everything. And well, let's create a new class. Main. Okay, and let's put, for example, system get property. I think it's OS name, something like that. Let's see. Okay, you can see it's completely running in Linux. It's completely functional. Okay, you can run your completely your IDE in WSL without using any fancy thing, and just work. This is very useful. For example, if you have a database in a remote server and you want to access the database without opening the port and without using a tunnel and these kind of things, you can install IntelliJ there. Okay? Or you want to debug your application that is running in some node, you can install. This is the goal for this project, but is suitable for WSL. And the idea is that we are working and integrate this into Penguin setup. Well, the remaining thing is probably this. No, this is still working. So I can, meanwhile, answer questions and okay. Who is there? Is Nuno? There is another Penguin user, Nuno, and someone that says I am a Penguin user from some years. Why? Because I will ask you something about the presentation, and the best answer will get a RAF licenses. Okay? Cyan have been mentioning RAF. This is not a presentation of RAF, but I will show you briefly what is. So you can see what you will receive. This is a distribution manager. You can back up, you can restore, you can install from a store, you can do many things. Okay, you can switch to WSL1, WSL2. Okay, and open in file system. That's it. It's not a presentation for that. So this is ready for the question. Okay. Simply, why Penguin? In one phrase. time is running. Why Penguin? The best answer. And Nuno is will vote for one, and Cyan and me. So if we have more than good, maybe something can happen. What's where will with Windows? Aha, more. Meanwhile, in our Penguin quiz update, sounds good. Okay, so I let you to answer, then I will, because it's based on David from integrated. Very, very, very good answers. Meanwhile, I will generate the start menu shortcuts in the virtual machine. This is start menu. Okay, so okay, time up. Let's see. We have first works well with Windows. Avinash keeps. Okay. Huh? Penguin gets updated with the latest tool. Maintains backward compatibility. You pay attention. Huh? Six, seven. Okay. What do you think, Nuno? You are a hard Penguin user.
I mean, first of all, like, thanks to the community for the amazing responses. So it looks like, people were really paying attention when you were
Ah.
speaking. So amazing.
Well, I will tell you that I like all the answers. Really, all. So there are 7 licenses of craft. Yes.
Awesome. So all the people who have sent the response for the why penguin question asked by Carlos will be getting a raft license, which is for 1 year, and I think that's amazing. So shout out to the community for this, and yeah, and Nuno Nuno didn't want to choose.
Happened to me. Happened to me.
So that is good, and everybody gets the draft license, so that is amazing. Congratulations to okay, so who were there? Avinash,
I
Swam,
count 7.
Tim, Andrea. Swam is twice, okay.
8.
Vladimir, Lagnajit, Srinivas. Yep, I think around 7.
Well, enjoyed. You can use RAF for other disks, not only Penguin. You can use for OpenSUSE to try what Hayden said yesterday. You can try. There is something that I don't know why Patrick didn't show it. Maybe he will kick me if I show this. But there is a developer version of Ubuntu okay, that is hidden in the store because they don't want a support nightmare. Okay, that is called Ubuntu on Windows Community Preview. It's like an insider version of Ubuntu, but this version has many things that Patrick said that we will come. Okay, you can test them. They have WSL integration. What Penguin has about WSL-G, it has also. Okay, and you can try it with RAF. Double click and no more advertising for RAF. And that thing in my virtual machine of official. I hope that everything goes well and it start the X server. And that's it. This is. And if you see, at this time, these utilities, you remember when Patrick says that PowerShell is slow to call to get information and this kind of thing? It calls a lot PowerShell, especially for the scaling. Okay, this is WSL1, and you can do many things that we saw here in WSL1 if you still need VirtualBox or you don't want. There is another, it's a sort no, a machine that's ARM that cannot do the virtualization for WSL2, but can use WSL1 very well. So you can also. Well, that's it. For me, okay, questions. Very important. Stay tuned with the. I didn't place the Twitter, no, from Penguin. Only mine. Okay, Penguin Linux Twitter, and very important is spread the voice. It's incredible the amount of people that don't know about WSL, about Penguin. Okay, so tell your friends that this exists. That you don't have to, if you don't want to, install a full virtual machine to 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 test your development. Also, well, I want to say thank you to the community, to the audience, to Simon to invite me, and to Nuno for telling Simon to invite me, and also all the presenters in the week. That all the presentations were very good.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Carlos, for the amazing set of demos and showcasing us what Penguin Linux can do. And also, thank you for the raft licenses giveaway. So, I have a list of people who actually tweeted a lot, and there are actually more, but would like to thank Viraj, Swayam, Lagranjit, Tim, Atit, Avinash, Andrea. Thank you so much for live tweeting your learnings that you have been doing. And I think it has been amazing session, and it's the ending that is happening. So what we'll do is, uh, all of those who write "I love Penguin" in the chat gets the Penguin license. So go for it. I mean, I really want, I mean, not only me, obviously, it's Carlos. Carlos really want you to try out. So he's giving away Penguin licenses as well. So please write "I love Penguin" in the chat, and all of who you will be typing will be getting the Penguin license. And it's only for the live stream. So you only have now few seconds. That's all you have. And yeah, the raft winners can write too, because you already have the raft licenses, but you can get the Penguin one as well. So go ahead. Cool. So many penguin lovers. Awesome.
So if you want to tell your friends, they will get the discount.
Yep. So what you need to do is just DM me on Twitter with your email and saying that you want Penguin, so that I can cross check with the stream later and we'll send you the licenses on the email because it kind of involves a URL and things like that. So it's better I email you rather than DMing you on Twitter. So DM me your emails so that I can give you those. And I mean, really amazing. So I'll put you all on the screen so that because you all love Penguin and we love Penguin, so you should all be here. So spread the word. Penguin Linux Twitter handle. Carlos Twitter handle. The community is amazing. WSL Days has been amazing, and yeah, you people actually have been amazing. So the last stream obviously had to be special, so that's why we have a special giveaway. So we gave raft licenses to 7 people, and we gave, I mean, I haven't counted, but I'll count it later. We gave so many Penguin licenses as well. So thank you all for staying till the end because that is very important. Staying till the end, learning everything, live tweeting your experience. Thank you so much for that, for live tweeting. And yeah, with that we end the WSL days, and I'll share the last bit. I thought Carlos will be having that, but okay, I will share the last
I
bit.
have, but I decided to delete it so you can show it.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's the same format.
Yeah. So we are finally done with WSL days, the awesome WSL days, to be very honest. We have covered lots and lots of information from the amazing people in the WSL community. Really, really thank you to Nuno, Patrick, Stuart, Hayden, and obviously Carlos. So you all have been so awesome explaining your expertise of areas in with the WSL and educating the community around WSL, what it means, how you can use it with containers, with Kubernetes, Penguin Linux, and all those things. Yeah, sorry for that. So the CNCF voucher, yeah, there's one more giveaway. I totally forgot. Thank you for reminding me. So the best set of tweets that has been done by is Swayam. So Swayam, you are the winner for the CNCF swag store voucher as well. So please DM me on Twitter, and you will get that as well. So thank you so much for live tweeting. And Carlos, I mean, once you check the number of tweets, you will feel really happy because I have seen
I
them.
will, I will,
Uh,
I will.
so you'll be
Sure.
feeling really happy. And thank you, Carlos, for giving your time. Thank you to the WSL community, all the awesome speakers. Thank you to the community for making this special and attending every day and making the WSL days awesome. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share the channel, share the playlist, and share about WSL, share about Penguin Linux, and do experiment with it, write blogs on it, ask queries, and we are all here happy to help. And with that, we'll end WSL days, and but it's not the end yet. It's just the beginning for the start that you will be doing after that. So thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next set of streams, which are lined up. A few of them already there, a few of them will be coming up. So the channel is always green, and you'll always find some cool stuff there. So make sure you subscribe, and thank you so much, all for joining in. See you all in the next stream. Bye.